My fascination with the Etruscans goes back a long time. This summer I finally decided to spend a few days exploring the ruins of their civilization. The Romans called them Tusci. That's where the word Tuscany comes from. But it's still unclear whether they were an indigenous population or they came instead from Greece, as some historians believe. The central Italian region they inhabited is called Etruria. And finally, the area covered by this video is called Tuscia in contemporary Italian. It's a vast region comprising the south of Tuscany and the north of Lazio. We left the northern Italian city of Milan headed south to cover a distance of just over 500 kilometers. We chose to exit the motorway system as soon as it was convenient, to avoid getting stuck in traffic jams and to better enjoy the scenery. Our destination was the town of Soriano nel Cimino, a town of 8,000 people located in northern Lazio, some 80 kilometers north of Rome. Of all the towns in Etruscan country, I picked Soriano because an old friend lives there, and he suggested an insider list of sites to visit. After about 3 hours on the move, we left the motorway just south of Florence and headed to Siena on a 4-lane highway, which is plagued by speed traps and roadworks that effectively eat up 1 or 2 traffic lanes at any given time. But the glorious Tuscan landscape is all around you. In fact, the lush vegetation seems intent on reclaiming the black strip of pavement. Just before you reach Siena, through the foliage you might catch a glimpse of the small hilltop village of Monteriggioni, surrounded by powerful medieval walls on the south side, that's the right side, of the highway. We left the 4-lane at Siena Sud and headed for Rome on an ancient Roman road, the Via Cassia. Its official denomination is SS2, as in State Highway Number 2. The Via Cassia was built in the 1st century BC to connect Rome with Florence, and was probably named after the Roman senator Cassius Longinus. Since the 1960s, it's been superseded by the north-south motorway that runs a few dozen kilometers to the east, and these days the Via Cassia only carries local traffic. Due to its diminished importance, much like an Italian Route 66, it has fallen on hard times and it's riddled with potholes, crumbling patches, rippling, and widespread subsidence. If you drive a car down the Cassia, this will soon become a nuisance, but if you ride a motorcycle, it's downright dangerous. As often as not, potholes and rough spots are shaded by the trees, and you just can't see them until you hit them. Past Montalcino, at San Quirico d'Orcia, we left the Cassia for a few minutes, headed to Pienza on SP 146. An old gate on the north side of the road reveals a familiar view, the homestead of the gladiator. And for the record, his home was supposed to be in Spain, not in Etruscan country. And just to put his story into context, Maximus was born in the year 152 AD. That's 3 whole centuries after the Etruscans were finally vanquished by the Romans. We stay on the Via Cassia while we head out of Tuscany into Lazio. The first town on our route is Acqua Pendente, and soon we are climbing into San Lorenzo Nuovo for our first glimpse of Lake Bolsena. From here, it's a short stretch to Viterbo, the district capital, and to our final destination, the town of Soriano. We are staying at a B&B just outside of town that is perched on the side of a terraced hill and surrounded by the typical vegetation for this area, that is oak, chestnut, beech and olive trees. It's a centuries-old stone building that offers a handful of tastefully restored bedrooms. Our location, just north of Soriano, is central to a number of places we want to visit, which include from east to west Chia, Fosso Castello, Corviano and Vitorchiano. We also intend to drive to the coast to visit the Etruscan necropolis at Tarquinia. Most everything here is built of a volcanic stone called tuffo, or tuff in English. Mount Cimino is an extinct volcano, and all the nearby lakes, Bolsena, Bracciano and Vico, share a volcanic origin. This ubiquitous pyroclastic rock was used to build retaining walls, fortifications and homes, but was also excavated to create cliffside dwellings and, of course, the famous Etruscan tombs. In Soriano, we enlisted the help of a very knowledgeable and colorful local expert who led us through a maze of goat tracks, mostly cleared and maintained by him, under the dense foliage of century-old trees. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.